his eyes looking back at me through the dark was a horrifying sight that is yet to leave my head. I, of course, never went back, and have mostly refrained from talking about it, just because I know I won't ever get any answers.
Someone tried to steal.
I was taking a summer hiking and camping vacation a year ago to a small river near my parents' house. I was visiting them for a few days, then going out alone to camp along the river for a night or two and head back home afterward. I don't live in an adventurous state, so I always try to get out in nature whenever I'm in my parents' town. After visiting them, I set out on my hike. The trail I took to get to the river was around 4 hours at a steady walking pace, but the best part about it was that nobody else ever used it. The river wasn't huge or anything, and there were plenty of trails that were more scenic and actually labeled. This one was just some thin dirt path that wasn't very defined. When I got to the river, it was basically dark, so I pitched my tent and got a fire going so I could relax before bed. As I sat there for a few minutes, I started hearing footsteps coming toward me. I looked over, and after a minute, a man appeared from the trees. He waved at me and came over to my campsite with a smile. He looked like a normal man in his early 30s, though a bit dirty and unkempt, like he'd been camping out here for a while. After introducing himself as John, he made small talk with me, telling me that he was camping not far from here. I went along with the talking just to not be rude, but the whole thing felt off. Eventually, the man said goodnight and walked away. With his flashlight, but after a minute, the light shut off, and there was nothing else after that. I didn't think that much of the encounter initially, but the man definitely had something off about him. What worried me the most was how he had come up just a few minutes after I got the fire going. He had to have been really close by, like he was following me or something. I chalked it all up to my nerves and told myself it was just dumb luck that he was out here. After all, he came up and introduced himself, which I assumed he wouldn't have done if he had any bad intentions. I smothered the fire and stayed up in my tent for a while, then fell asleep. I woke up at sunrise and spent the day hiking along the river. Strangely, I never saw any other campsites though. No signs of fire or tents being set up.
Tired all over. This building would be like for a charity. Dang. I kinda want to build a kind of close over here. Like, that's what it could be. Be right there. The new building. Got the materials I need. I need a lot of spruce. I need 45 is 45, 32, 43, 44, 45. I don't know what you say, but okay. Some Spanish words I don't understand, but okay. Appreciate it. Fuck, bro. Breaking the posh and shit. Yeah. This real quick. Black right here, so let's use another one. Oh, that's enough. Okay, so now, so we're gonna start right here, so us. see, can't see shit. I should have it right. I should. I'm gonna figure out right now. should be like that or what? I'll check this off. Well, mine's off by like an inch, so to put this ball up on this one. I built this so wrong, I think so. I think I built this so wrong. I built this so wrong. I need to put this in the word one more. This bill is like so annoying me now. Let's try again now. That. Yes, sure. Gotta go get some glass though. And glass. Shut up, villager. Not villager, but you know what you are. We're gonna need more, and that's enough for now, I think. And some stairs too. Buttons, my buttons where's my buttons gates. Where's my slabs? More spruce. There you go. Fences and fences I'm talking about right there. Stores that had now. For the doors that I'm going to do probably. I need that. The back of it should have nothing. To me that looked plain. And make it a barrel. I need to make a barrel. Barrel. There. Looks high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know read Spanish, my guy, if you text in Spanish. Read letters. Fuck this button, bro. There's no way. What's my other gun? Six high, I need to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. put this wrong. This one. One over. So I'm thinking. The third block. Need more cobble. On the third block, 1, 2, 3. But 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, what? I guess some ladders right quick. So we just. The ladder. Alright. like I guess it's during night. It's not night. Not really. Where's my lanterns? I don't got lanterns. Lanterns. Tools. Same thing on the other side now. I need the wood. Block this. So downstairs. Block. Not too bad. Like that. Not done yet though. I'll do it to the other side, this side. Come from this corner right here. Gotta pull the stairs. Stairs. Upside down. Block. Block. Stairs. Upside downstairs. Oh crap. Stairs. Okay, back up. Block. Should have this right. Put one right this corner. Already put a block. Stairs. Okay, hold on, wait, what? Stairs. So I'm guessing. So, stairs. Don't understand how I did that one, but I can do this one. Minecraft physics don't make sense sometimes. I don't know, I did it right. I'm not supposed to do it right. That's the thing, like, when I did that one's connecting, like. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. say? Go back real quick. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I do a lot of shit for you. Slabs. Got 5 comments. If I gotta see what the hell's going on. I can't read no comments, nothing. I'll do saying the same shit. I don't know what the hell you're saying, bro. block and that's there, y'all. Y'all getting that? Fiberglassed. Fiberglassed. So fiberglassed, y'all. So fiberglassed. right quick. Oh sheep, what you doing in my little shack here, man? Not for you. This guy watching me sleeping shit down. Yes. What you got here, bro? See, you don't got what I want, bro. Oh, I saw it downstairs. She was using. That's fine. Oh shit. Put that. I should have let that. Guess it. Slaps around the area. Second. That. Do I have any? No, I don't have No, I don't. Listen. I'll put a lantern up here. Cobble and oak and lantern and path, why not? I'll put a light up here cause shit. The torches look ugly in my opinion. So put it here for now. Oh shit. Let me I got to go to let me some coal. Coal. Books. I forgot I need bookshelves. that's in the way. I feel like that's okay in a way, but who cares? Right there. Just gotta make it look better. Bookshelves. I got 25. How's that gonna go me? Is my village? I don't know my villagers. Awesome. You don't got bookshelves. Are you? Are you? 9 bookshelves at least. Go bring my cars. That's good. Wait. I'm gonna lie, y'all gonna call me broke, but I don't care. I'm for like grinding for some bookshelves right now. So I'm just, they won't notice. Yeah, they won't notice. I'm gone. That's 13. That should be. That's not enough. I know, but I might just use this. I might just take this bitter down soon. Do want to take that energizing though. Let's do that. Get out of here. I go and move it to my house. To my casa, actually. Let's see, pretty much left click or right click if I'm in. Oh, it's never gonna move. Just gonna put it. Let's move this. That's not gonna go nowhere. Is that level 30? Yeah, it is level 30. Whoa. Hold on, wait a minute. If I pick this up, it's still level 30? No. Look. Oh, shit. Say that one, that shit is at level 30 now. 28. Guess that's 30 now. I don't know how that works, but okay. 30 there. Put this damn coffee table on here. Put it right down on the floor right there. We're a comedy, bro. Like, I can't. We're Espanol. We don't speak no English. I don't speak English, bro. I'm Espanol. See, I gotta make that work. If it doesn't work, then like, what's the point? Having it if it doesn't work. This is done. I'm gonna have to my horror story or listen to it now if I plan the hell.
My boss didn't want me to work late nights at the gas station because I'm the only girl on the team, and he thought it might not be safe. But I needed the extra hours, and I didn't let him stop me just because I'm a girl. Eventually, he agreed, but sometimes I wish I had stuck to my old hours. After working night shifts for about a month with my coworker Mateo, he got sick one night, and I had to handle things on my own. I didn't think it would be a big deal because I knew what to do. However, I was in for a surprise. The first customer that night was a young guy who was really drunk. He wanted to buy beer, and even though he was already intoxicated, he was legally allowed to purchase it since he was over 21. I sold it to him, hoping he'd quickly leave, but he stayed at the counter, trying to talk to me. There were other people waiting in line, and this guy wasn't moving. The person behind him had to push him aside to pay, giving me a little break. The guy who was really drunk came back again, even more drunk than before. When he opened the door, he looked like he might fall down. He went straight to get more beer and came up to the counter where I was, not mad at this time. I had to ask for his ID again, because it's the rules. He made a joke about wanting his name, but I had to explain it's just what the company asks for. He just laughed and didn't mind. I gave the guy his ID back, but he suddenly grabbed my hand, and it made me really uncomfortable. I tried to get away, but he wouldn't let go and started asking about when I finished work. I was really fed up with the situation, so I pulled my hand away and told him how much he owed for his drink. That's when he stopped smiling. He said I was rude, threw money at me, and muttered something about seeing me again next time. I was done with work, luckily with friendly customers. But I wanted to forget the whole day. When I was locking up and leaving, I saw a car still in the parking lot. I didn't think much about it until I heard someone walking behind me. It made me feel worried. I realized it was the person from the car coming closer. I reached into my bag for my self-defense spray and walked quicker towards my car. Suddenly, I heard his voice again, telling me to look back. Even though I felt something was wrong, I turned around. When I saw him trying to grab me, I used my spray on him. Then I hurried to my car, locked the doors, and drove away as fast as possible. He tried to open the door, but the spray made it hard for him, so I could get away. On my way home, I called the police and shared all the details. I also told my boss. I was relieved I managed to escape that night. I feel scared thinking about what could have happened if I hadn't. The person might have been waiting for me for a long time. After that night, I never saw them again, and I hope it stays that way. A week went by, and things seemed normal again. I was still working the late shifts, but it was calmer. I tried not to let the scary experience bother me, and life at the gas station went on as usual. Late that night, while I was almost done with my work, a car drove into the parking lot. It was the same person who had caused me a lot of trouble earlier, and it made me really scared. I wondered why he was back. Was he here to get back at me? I quickly hid behind the counter, feeling my heart racing. I heard someone approaching the entrance, and I got really tense. But when I peeked out, I saw it wasn't the same person. It was someone new, someone I didn't know. He looked okay, just like any other person coming to buy him. I cautiously stood up, keeping an eye on him while he walked around the store. He came up to the counter, holding a bag of chips, and smiled at me.
Hey, sorry if I scared you.
He said, seeing that I was a bit worried.
I heard about what happened the other night. I just wanted to check if you were okay.
I was surprised. How did he find out? I hadn't told anyone except the police and my boss. Who told you? I asked quietly. He laughed a little nervously and scratched his head.
Well, I work in a coffee shop across the street. I overheard the cops talking about it. Thought I'd come by and make sure you're all right.
I felt really relieved. This guy wasn't someone dangerous. He was just caring. I said thanks for checking on me, and felt much safer at work. Later on, the coffee shop guy named Alex started coming by a lot during my late night shifts. He'd get a snack, and we'd talk. It was nice having company during the quiet times. He told me about his job, and I shared stories about the interesting things at my gas station job. One night, while we were talking by the coffee area, he looked out the window suddenly.
Hey, isn't that the guy from before?
He asked, pointing to the parking lot. I got scared when I looked and saw the drunk guy standing by his car, staring our way. I felt really afraid again. Why is he here again? I whispered nervously. Alex looked worried too.
I'm not sure, but let's stay inside. I'll call the police, just to be safe.
We went to the back of the store and Alex called 911. It felt really tense as we waited for the police to come. Outside, the guy seemed more upset. He walked around his car and looked at the gas station sometimes. When the police arrived, they talked to the guy, and it seemed like they were arguing. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but it looked serious. Finally, they put handcuffs on him and took him away in their car. After the police went away, Alex walked up to me, looking really worried. He said,
It seems he won't bother you again. They mentioned he has some serious issues with the law.
I was shocked. I couldn't believe what I heard. The person who scared me had done bad things before. If Alex hadn't been watchful and the police hadn't come, things might have been worse. After that night, Alex and I became friends. He kept coming by when I was working, which made me feel safer. It turns out he's really good at karate, and he offered to teach me some moves to protect myself. I was thankful for his help, so I said yes. Our friendship grew stronger. The gas station used to scare me, but with Alex there, it became a safe place. I felt more sure of myself and less scared. We worked the late shifts together, not just as coworkers, but as friends who looked out for each other. In the end, when Alex came into my life unexpectedly, it changed a scary time into a chance for me to learn and connect with someone new. As we dealt with the difficulties of working late shifts, I saw that even when things seemed tough, unexpected good things can happen and help us find a better way forward. It began when my family wanted a new start. They bought a gas station, which was originally a Chevron, but turned into an ExxonMobil because of some contract issues. Our gas station is in a small Florida town called Grove City. Hey, I'm good at working with numbers, and something about being behind the counter makes me feel really confident. I spent 5 months training when I was 17. When I turned 18, I got the job officially, and I could run the whole place by myself. The place wasn't super busy, so there was no need for extra staff. That's why, at the age of 18, I was the one in charge, even though I'm 5 feet tall and weigh 295 pounds. Even though I'm a big person, I often got approached by people. I used to be really shy, but when I started being more outgoing, I enjoyed the extra attention. I have a bunch of stories from my time working at the gas station, and I'll tell you some of them soon. My stepmom thought I should work the closing shifts, and some regular customers didn't think it was a good idea. But since I like staying up late, I actually liked working the night shifts. Closing up at work wasn't too bad except for one thing. After I finished counting the money and turning off the lights, I had to go to each gas pump and throw away the trash. It made me feel a bit unsafe, but that's not what this story is about. One Friday night, around 9 p.m. a guy who seemed really drunk stumbled into the store. I could tell right away that he had been drinking, which wasn't uncommon in our area. Like many others before him, he took a quick look at me, and when he realized I was a young girl alone at the cash register, he smiled at me like a wolf and headed straight for the beer coolers. In his mid-40, overweight and sporting a beard that seemed untouched by a razor for a while, he walked back towards me. With a friendly tone, I asked if he needed assistance, and he responded with a big grin.
Wow, is that a genuine offer? I can think of 1,000 ways you can help me.
I nervously chuckled and glanced down, feeling a bit embarrassed.
Guess how old you are?
He asked, sounding serious. It was a question I heard a lot, so I answered quickly. I'm 18, sir. He said,
Oh, you're legal now. Lucky me. You look amazing. Can I give you a ride home?
I was caught off guard and didn't know how to respond, so I pretended not to understand. Legal for what? I asked. He chuckled and said, "Legal for anything, sir. I'm old enough to sell you lottery tickets and alcohol, but not much else." He laughed crazily.
I could buy alcohol anywhere, but I chose to come here. It feels like destiny. I was supposed to meet you.
I didn't say anything and kept feeling uneasy looking down. The person told me,
"You shouldn't look down, especially someone like you. Let's get some beer, and you should come with me."
I laughed, trying to make it seem like a joke. "Oh no, sir. I still have 2 more hours left in my work shift." He looked surprised when he saw me. Then, he moved his head from side to side, making it clear that we were the only people in the room. He said,
"I'm the only customer here. Shouldn't you help me?"
I furrowed my brow and asked, "What do you mean?" He leaned towards the counter and smiled at me. Nervously, I told him, "Sir, you have to buy something and go."
"Oh, come on. You act like you're super busy."
He chuckled. Before I could respond, another guy I know well walked in. He's a good-looking African-American with a bit of salt and pepper stubble on his face. He noticed the expression on my face right away and looked over at the joking guy. Without saying a word, he mouthed, "Are you all right, Victoria?" I shook my head to signal that I wasn't okay. He made a serious face, bought a Mega Millions lottery ticket, and quietly asked me if he should call the police. I nodded, and he got it without saying anything. He didn't need to explain. I could see from his eyes that he would call the police as soon as he left. The drunk man passed by me after the other person left.
"Wow, that guy was being really rude,"
He said, using a mean word. I was surprised and told him, "Don't speak like that. He's a great person, and his skin color doesn't matter." The guy laughed and tried to kiss me. I quickly moved away and accidentally hit the counter, causing my phone chargers to fall to the ground. He sat on the counter, holding onto my Exxon shirt, laughing. Then, he tried to make me kiss him by pulling my head towards him. Freaking out, I ended up on my side of the counter, holding on to him tight. He put his hand under my shirt, and I hit him with my hand. It really hurt, but he stepped back, cursing at me. Chaos only ended when the police showed up. They pushed the troublesome person against the counter, put handcuffs on him, and took him away. The person in charge told me that a guy couldn't come back to the gas station anymore. He shared his phone number in case something bad happened. The guy got taken away. My regular customers made sure I was okay. They left saying it was the least they could do. Later, my stepmom asked why I didn't call the police earlier, making it seem like I did something wrong. My dad didn't say anything and didn't look at me. I closed the store with just an hour left in my work. When I got home, I was really sad and cried quietly until I fell asleep. I never saw that man again. Before I continue to the next story, if you are interested in earning from YouTube without showing your face, or without making videos by yourself using artificial intelligence, like the video that you are watching right now, I have a special free training for you. Check the first link in the description below to get instant access. I've been driving around for a few years, going to school, and spending time with my friends on weekends. I'm 15 years old, and my older cousin Jake, who is 25, also does a lot of driving. He likes to go to parties, bars, and clubs on the weekends. One time, he was driving back home from a friend's college party and realized he was almost out of gas. Jake, who's a laid-back guy, was thinking about whether to get gas now or wait until tomorrow. But he figured he might forget, so he decided to stop at a nearby gas station. While he was filling up his car, he noticed something odd. The usually busy gas station was surprisingly quiet for a Saturday night. After filling up his car with gas, he decided